Hey guys, my name's Shu and welcome back to Let's Play Madou Monogatari. Big Kindergarten Kids. Let's read Arlene's diary, shall we? Let's invade her personal belongings and all that. Actually, let's have her read it. That would be much more ethical.
Grammy read the letter to me. It said if I find the 8 secret stones, my wish will be granted.
Because that is totally the sound effect for grinning. Don't question my logic, people. Actually, why did she like grin in her library? In her diary? Or her library? Why would you write that? Ugh, logic! Non-existent! Oh well. Anyway, in this part, we're going to be getting off... Well, actually we're probably not. We're probably going to be getting it in the next part. But we're going to be going towards our first secret stone, which is north of us, through the Forest of Light. And that... Whoa, okay. Sorry, my emulator spread out for a second. But yeah, so we're going to be going to our first dungeon, as I have been hyping up quite a lot, and getting into our first round of battles too. So let's go to the Forest of Light. Okay, that's yeah. You might be wondering why it's so dark and has such wonderful, peaceful music, but especially considering this dungeon, just so calming. Oh, I love it. But still, the reason it's dark is because... Actually, I don't think we've been told yet, have we? Oh well, the Forest Protector's angry or something like that. Anyway, you can go this way, but it's just a dead end, which really does annoy me. There should at least be like a treasure there. I don't care that this is a normally peaceful place and anyone could come in and steal that treasure. It should be there all the same. So let's get into our first random battle. Yes!
You look kinda weak. I think I can take you. Let's go. Ah! There's another!
That went high pitch. Sorry about that. But still, at the beginning of every battle you get a little bit of a conversation between you and the enemy. Anyone who's played the Puyo Puyo series probably kind of understand the formula. But let's go into a little bit of why I went yes, fighting cats, which just a little bit of information for you guys, which to explain why I didn't do the meows. I'm allophobic, as in scared of cats. Yeah, they're alright, they're not very realistic, so I'm totally cool with it. But making the sound would probably creep me out. But yes, the reason I was happy that these guys were the first encounter is because these guys were the first encounter. What? Oh, okay, I haven't explained that well. But yes, this is like take 6 because I've been getting. There's another enemy in here who I do not want to be the first encounter. Because the way encounters work the way stats for enemies work in this game is it depends on when you meet them. The first enemy you encounter, which in this case is the Kate Sith twins, will have the lowest stats. Full stop. It always will. It doesn't matter what enemy it is, they will have the lowest stats because it kind of works as a multiplier. Since these are the first enemies, I may as well just cast Fire here and increase my defense. It's not very good, but wasting time. But yeah, the enemies have kind of like a series of multipliers, and ooh, they're using a charge attack. I wanted to show this. Okay, let's quickly explain what I was saying. I've spent like 4 minutes on this. No, when you meet an enemy, the number of encounter it is multiplied by stat multipliers. They've got like HP, strength, defense, speed, and experience are all multiplied. But the attacks they can use, the amount of money they drop, and well, the sprite and everything are all the same. So these guys however have a high attack multiplier, so you don't really want them to be your second enemy because they can really put some hurt on you. Plus they'll still have as much defense and be as survivable as the other enemy that you could fight. So really, make these the first enemy if you can. And if they use the charge attack, use Bio or else they probably will one-shot you, even if they're the first enemy. If they don't one-shot you, they'll still really hurt anyway. But yes, as you can see, all the different spells that we've learned are here, except for Jimbo. We can also use items, but currently all we have is pickled scallions, which is like the basic potion or healing herb, whatever game you're playing. And we can also run, which has a 100% chance of working. Oh, another thing, the reason I don't like Brain Dump and won't be using Brain Dump very often is because it's bugged. It does decrease the enemy's attack, but most spells don't actually use the enemy's attack unless they've charged up, which is really, really silly. They use the base attack instead. So yeah, if they don't have a charge attack, don't use Brain Dump, basically. You could use it on these guys, and if you'd used it at the beginning before they charged, you'd probably survive their hit, but still. Yes, we get 35 cookies for that, and we can continue on, which has taken 6 minutes of your time in one battle. Wow. Anyway, to the east is Tsukiyapo's house. We have no idea who he is, but apparently it has something to do with feet. So, let's go to somewhere we do know, the Frog Pond, after this random battle, which is the other enemy. Yeah, awesome. This is a green Puyo. Let's fight. Yeah, that's a bit of a rubbish conversation, I know. But yes, it's a green Puyo. Puyos are kind of like the slimes or goos or whatever for the Madou Monogatari game, and the basis for the Puyo Puyo Offshot series, which is a lot more popular actually, so you hopefully recognise them. If you haven't realised that Ale is the main character for most of the Puyo Puyo games, and then, you know, this is where she came from. Well, not this particular game, she came from, like, older ones, but still, this series. Anyway, these guys are weak to ice, but obviously they're the second enemy and have twice as much HP and defense, so it'll probably take 3 times as many headshots or so. These guys don't really have anything special going for them in terms of their multipliers. They're just really a bit rubbish, to be honest. I think they have a little bit more speed or something, but at this point it doesn't matter. I at least assume they have a little bit more speed, that or they're just totally useless and have 2 for everything. I think it's 2, maybe it's 4, I don't know. I can't remember. It was a while ago when I did the hacking of this, but still. I didn't do the translation hack, I'd like to point out. Now, I just kind of hacked it to try and work out how everything works for you guys. Anyway, as you can see now, Ale is hurt. So, the little HP bar portrait thing in the corner has changed faces, but if we heal, you can see that it will change it once more into a much happier Ale when she stops dancing. It's annoying. I don't. There might be a way to skip that. I don't know. But yes, as you can see, fully healed. Also, I haven't explained XP. If you look at the bottom to the left of Ale and to the far right of the screen, you see little green gems in little like spaces where they should be. Every time you defeat an enemy, you get a number of the gems, and once you fill up all of the little spaces, you get a level up. I actually want to level up before going into the Frog Pond, so I'm just gonna carry on fighting with... Ooh, actually, you can skip the conversations by pressing B during this, just for now. Yeah, I'm gonna fight about here, listening to the awesome music. I really like the music, because it's really kind of simple, but it's kind of got a nice beat to it. But yeah, I'm gonna fight about here, level up, and be right back. And with that, we level up! And Ale grew stronger than she was before. Yeah, that's just increased her HP by 20% for this level, and fully healed us as well, which is nice. So let's continue forward, and... oh dear. Well, that's certainly something to do with feet. That must be Tsukiyapo's. And they're obviously the frogs, you can tell. Yeah. Ew, it's a foot! That is Tsukiyapo's. He should be protecting us, the Frog family, but he seems to have gone insane! With our limited strength, there's nothing we can do. If my eyes don't deceive me, you're a magician. You must possess great strength. With that strength, won't you please help us? Find out next time on Let's Play Madou Monogatari, Big Kindergarten Kids. Keep on playing, guys.